wanted to share something that I found that is really helpful for us day traders. As day traders, guys, you know, volatility is our friend, right? Because it's in those kind of big moves that we make good money. We don't want to trade in a trade like right here where it's just consolidating. There's no money there, right? So what if you can add a feature to your charts that shows you when these big moves are happening, right? One way to do that is by adding the Bollinger Band Crossover. So before we add it, I just wanted to show you, this is a Bollinger Band. It's the top of the band. This is the bottom of the band. The premise of this whole technical tool is showing you that we're about to leave an area of consolidation and possibly change a direction, right? Because with the Bollinger Band, when the band constricts, is it constricts? when it's like this too small in here, it's telling you there's a big move about to happen. And it can happen in any direction. It can happen up here or it can happen down here. Now, as the candles stretches the band, the direction changes, right? So if you see right here, it was going this way, and then the candle started stretching the band and we started making it upwards. Now, when we make it upwards, right, you have to remember the band is smaller. When it's smaller, it's telling you there's a big move about to happen. And look at what happened here. It stretched the band to the downside by very many candles. And look at how big that stretch was. So that's the purpose of a Bollinger Band. Now, for me, I don't really like to add the band to my chart. So what I do, we go to studies and we're going to add the arrows. And these arrows will tell you when the volatility is happening, right? So go to studies right here on your Thinkorswim, edit studies. What do you want to do? You want to type in Bollinger Bands, and you're going to take the crossover. So click on the crossover, add selected. You're going to add it 2 times. So we want to add these arrows when the candles cross to the upside, right? So it's upper, above, average type, exponential. Show me a blue arrow. So usually my arrows, I make them big to show me there's a volatility on that candle. Show me a blue arrow when it crosses above. And then on the second one, you're going to do it when it crosses to the bottom. So you're going to go to the band is lower, crossing type is below, average type exponential. And on the below side right here, change the color to whatever you want. I like to keep mine the same color so it can show me, I can have a seamless way to know what's happening with that particular indicator when it's happening. So I always also put it at 4, hit apply. And now you're going to see when the candle crosses the band, it gives you an arrow. This candle is crossing the band. So if you're in a trade and you see this arrow pop up, then you're expecting a big move, a little bigger move on that crossover, right? So, and something you have to remember, guys, usually the candles will still have to come back inside the band. So you don't want to hold that trade for too long, right? It's just showing you the volatility that's happening. You catch your nice candles, especially if you trade SPX. Catch your 2 candles or so and make your very good money in there. Get out of it and wait for another setup to form. So with bigger time frames, let's say if you're using a 30-minute chart and you see that happening, like for instance, right here, we got this crossover on this candle right here. And it happened because when you're having that kind of crossover, it's telling you there's a heavy momentum to that direction at that particular time, right? Sellers are coming in heavy and they're pushing this trade lower. And for this one, it happened for 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. Since you know that the candles have to come back inside the band, be careful not to hold too long because you want it to come inside the band and then you can catch another move down. So having said that, I'm saying that to say that just using the Bollinger Band crossover is not a strategy by itself, right? You have to use your other technicals, whatever technicals you use to trade. So if you use moving averages crossover, if you use MACD crossovers, these right here will add to your strategy in a very good way. So guys, let me know how you find this, right? When you remember, guys, when the band is closer together, it's telling you there's a big move about to happen. So it's in these big moves that we make a very good money as day traders. When the band expands like a stomach. Yeah, so guys, let me know how you find this, especially when you're trading SPX, right? Quick example, if you go to the 5-minute chart, when the arrow appeared here, this candle moved from 3,853 all the way to 3,865 in one candle. And then it did it for like 2 to 3 candles before the candle came back inside the band and then moved all the way to the bottom of the band before it bounced, right? So the band can act as your support and resistance, but these are the kind of moves you want to catch real quick, you know, so that you can make your money and get out. All right, I don't want to ramble here too much because I like to keep my little trainings or ideas that I find very short so that you can go on with your day. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Guys, comment in the below. Comment and let me know how this worked. Add it to your charts and let me know how you found it. And then also, if you have any other ideas, just comment and let us know. You never know. We might like that strategy. All right. Bye, guys.